Hi, it's Neil Walters of neilsvideos.com, and today we're going to actually take a look at the price of Gala coin and Townstar. We've been talking a lot on this channel about the Gala environment and the Townstar game. So I've noticed a big pattern here that I see on the charts, and I want to just talk to you about that for a moment. So I'm using right now charts.cointrader.pro to get the charts. This is a free utility for everything I'm doing here. Okay, so I'm not a charting genius, but basically using a tool like this, you can come over here and get this little tool, and then you can draw a line. Like if you want to connect the tops of these things here, see like those three touch almost, and then that one, see that one doesn't quite touch. So you try to draw these lines where there's multiple touches, okay? And then you can actually color the line. Like if you want to have a green trend going up, you can do that. Anyway, so there's some styles, different people use different colors, of course, and stuff. But we're going to look here at this pattern that I drew. So when I drew this red line down, I tried to connect it to as many points as I could. So see, there's a touch, 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 touch. There's several touches. Now here it went outside the line, but then it didn't survive long. And then this is almost a touch. That's the top of the wick. The wick is the part of the candle that goes above or below the main part of the candle. And I've learned this from many different people. One guy I like a lot is Crypto J. I want to thank him for his site and what he's been providing us. But I listen to other people, Marius Landman and numerous other people. The pattern I'm seeing here is called a falling or a descending wedge. So let's go look at that real quick. I just Googled it, and our good friend Wikipedia comes up, but there's also other good sites like Investopedia and others. And it says the following wedge pattern is characterized by a chart pattern which forms when the market makes lower lows and higher highs in a contracting range. So I have one line on my highs and one line on my lows, right? When this pattern is found in a downward trend, which we're going down now, it is considered a reversal pattern as the contraction of the range indicates the downward trend is losing steam. And then the vice versa, this is a falling wedge. You can also have a rising wedge. Both of them are reversals. But when you're falling in this kind of a wedge, then it tends to go up afterwards. And I do say tends to. It doesn't mean for sure anything's going to happen. And everything I'm saying here is not financial advice. I'm not telling you to buy or sell anything based on this information. But when you look at this line, like it said, it's running out of steam. So there's another thing, I love it when people use this. This is a little drawing tool here. We just draw what it's going to do next. Like it might bounce here, and then here, and then here, and then it's just like, it could zigzag a little further, but usually somewhere around here, it's going to start going up somewhere. And there's some people, there's different types of flag patterns where some people say you can actually measure. For example, you can measure the top of the bottom of a flag, but I actually don't know if that works on a wedge or not. So you can see like if this line went to here and then you set that line the same. Let me know if you think this works for wedges as well. And then you can come put it down here and that will tell you maybe how high it will rise afterwards. But it could be also we're just getting to the end of the bear market and maybe all the cryptos are getting ready to take off. That's what a lot of people seem to be indicating these days. So we can look at the top here. The main part of these four candles was right around 71 cents. And then it went on up for a brief moment to 83 cents. So see, that wick just means in the middle of that day, that was the high and low of that day, but it opened and closed at the bar, the main bar of the candle. And right now we're trading at around about a little more than 25 cents, 26 cents. So 26 doubled is 50 and tripled is 75. So, it seems like we might be able to get this back to 75 and then hopefully even go higher. And then Townstar, let's take a look at that. Here you see two falling wedges, really. The first one was from here to here, and then what did it do at the end of the first falling wedge? It actually went up, but not a whole lot, right? And then it started another descending wedge, and now we're ready. This one actually, though, if you look at it, it may not play out for another 2 or 3 weeks. Like, see, it could still go boom, 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 boom. And those red lines aren't touching yet, right? And you can actually extend those lines out anytime in the future. But this is where I still lack experience. I don't know it. I think it doesn't always wait to the very, very end. I think it just means somewhere in here you could easily have a breakout. So let's look at the price here. The top of the main part of the bars was at $2.07 with a brief peak up to $2.35. And then now we're down here all the way to 34 cents. So if that goes up, that could back to where it was, that could be like perhaps a 6x. Another coin that I watch regularly is, of course, Shiba Inu. And guess what? It looks kind of like a wedge as well. So again, I'm not saying anything. It's just I see all these wedges everywhere, and I think the market's getting ready to pop, hopefully. So that's it for this video. I want to make just a real quick short one and talk about the prices of Gala, Townstar, and I figured I'd throw Shiba in, Shiba Inu. Why not? We'll see you on the next video.